Are you awake? Don't scream, please. Your fear is understandable, but unnecessary. I know what this looks like. The cave, the scorch marks, me towering over you like some terrible monster from the old stories. But I promise you, you are not in danger. Not for me. I should probably start with an apology. A very large, very sincere apology. You see, I was hunting. Well, not hunting you, hunting treasure. Caravans usually carry gold, or jewels, or shiny trinkets. And I like shiny things. Very much. So, when I saw your carriage on the road, all gilded and polished, I thought, oh, yes, that one there. So I swooped down and grabbed it and flew off before anyone could react. And only after I dropped it inside my lair did I learn that you were still inside. In my defense, humans are very, very small and very, very quiet. And I was extremely excited about the wheels. They're silver. Silver wheels. Who does that? Truly magnificent craftsmanship. Right. This is not helping my case. I frightened you. Of course I did. You woke to darkness, stone, and me looming over you. Even the bravest knight would tremble. But I swear, on my wings, my fire, my horde, this was an accident. I do not steal people, and I do not hurt innocents. Not even by mistake. I should have checked. I should have looked. I should have realized the weight was off. Carriages don't usually have heartbeats. I am very sorry, little one. Are you hurt? Anything broken? Bruised? Shaken, obviously, yes. But may I look at you? Just your arm. And I promise not to touch. No visible injury. Good. You humans are fragile. I forget that sometimes. Even your bones make that little crackle sound. I mean, not that I intend to crack them. Gods ignore me. I am terrible at comforting mortals. Listen. I will take you home. Truly. As soon as this storm passes. The winds are too strong to fly with cargo. Especially precious cargo like you. I mean, not precious as in treasure precious, just, you know what, never mind. The point is, I will return you safely. But until then, I would welcome you to stay by my fire. It's warm, and I've arranged some cushions. Well, boulders that I've flattened over time. But they're comfortable if you sit sideways. Are you cold? Of course you're cold. What kind of question is that? My cave is not exactly built for human temperatures. Here. I'll bring my wing a little closer. Not touching you. But just enough to block the draft. Is that better? Good. You're surprisingly calm, you know. Most humans scream, or faint, or try to stab me with hairpins. You're different. Even now, your eyes are steady. Afraid, yes, but observant. Brave. I admire that. May I ask, who were you traveling with? Family? Guards? The noble you serve? A husband? You were traveling alone. Alone. In a carriage like that. On the main road. That place is crawling with bandits and wolves and the occasional idiot dragon. You know, hypothetically. But truly, you should not have been traveling alone. A single human, especially one as small and soft and... Stop complimenting her out loud, you fool. As delicate as you are, it is not safe. I'm glad I got to you before something else did. Even if the method was questionable. Can I be honest with you? Just a little. When I saw you step out of the carriage, all shaking and frightened, but still standing tall, or trying to, it stirred something in me. You looked so breakable, yet so determined. So small, yet so proud. Most humans shrink away from me, but you looked me in the eyes. Or I haven't felt something like that in a very long time. I talk too much. Sorry. Dragons aren't social creatures usually, and I don't get visitors. Ever. Except you, apparently. Though I didn't mean to... Right. We've established this. Just sit, please. Somewhere. You're tired. I can smell it. Not in a creepy way. Dragons can smell emotions. Fear. Exhaustion. Heartbeats. Yours is fluttering. Here. I will try to quiet my breathing. Make the cave a little less loud. Better? If you wish, I can keep watch while you rest, if that would help you feel better. Nothing will harm you here. Not the cold, not the dark, and certainly not me. I give you my word. And the dragon's word is unbreakable. You have nothing to fear anymore. At least not now. You know, you remind me of someone. Not that I ever met this person, but through stories. The first human who ever befriended a dragon. She was very brave. Like you. Where she should be terrified at this monstrous new being that she had never met. That no one knew existed, as far as I know. Anyways, if you want, I will stay like this. Quiet, warm, watching the cave mouth. Nothing will get past me. Not wind, not beasts, not fate itself. Rest, little human. I will return you home once the weather allows. And if my company is not deplorable, perhaps afterwards we might speak again. Not as captor and captive, but as something else. Something unexpected. Something curious. Something, dare I say, dangerously close to friendship. Sleep now. I will keep guard. Good night, little human.